Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm Hannah Brooks, and today I'm going to tell you a little bit about how I spend my free time. For me, free time means three things: the gym, books, and coffee. And while I tell you my stories, I'll also teach you some useful English expressions you can use to talk about your own routine. So grab a notebook or maybe a cup of tea, and let's get started. Let's start with the gym because that's how I start my day. I usually hit the gym early in the morning, around 6:30 before work. The expression "I hit the gym" just means I go to the gym. But honestly, I wasn't always this disciplined. When I first started working out, I hated waking up early. I remember setting my alarm for 6 and hitting snooze 5 times. Hit snooze means to delay your alarm for a few more minutes. Back then, I used to say, I'll start on Monday, and somehow Monday never came. Then one day, my friend Laura invited me to join her. She said, "Come on, we'll go together." And that's when everything changed. We became gym buddies. A gym buddy is someone you go to the gym with. Laura made everything easier. She kept me accountable. To keep someone accountable means to help them stay consistent and responsible for what they said they'd do. Now, mornings at the gym are my favorite part of the day. They give me energy and focus, and I have to admit, I really like my gym outfits. I like matching my outfits. It just makes me feel more motivated to go. I know it sounds silly, but it works. And when I finish my workout, I usually say, "I'm done for today," or "That's a wrap," which is a casual way to say finished. Sometimes I record a few stories on my way back home, and people think I'm super energetic. But the truth is, I'm just proud I didn't hit snooze again. Now let's move on to something calmer: books. I've always loved reading. When I was in school, I used to spend my breaks in the library. Not because I was super studious, okay, maybe a little, but because it was quiet and it smelled like old paper and coffee from the teacher's room next door. There was this English teacher, Mrs. Jenkins. She always saw me sitting there and one day said, "You know, Hannah, readers are dreamers who never stop traveling." That line stuck with me. Something stuck with me means I never forgot it. It made an impression on me. Since then, I've always had a book with me. These days, I like reading before bed. Even just 10 or 15 minutes helps me unwind. To unwind means to relax after a busy day. I also love the expression, "I got hooked on it." It means I became really interested or even addicted to something. For example, I started reading a new mystery novel last weekend and I got hooked on it. I'm also guilty of saying I couldn't resist it. Every time I pass by a bookstore, I tell myself I'm just going to look around, and then I leave with a new book every single time. And when a story is so good that I can't stop reading, I say, I couldn't put it down. I think Mrs. Jenkins would be proud of me. And now, coffee. My complicated relationship. I love coffee, but lately I've been trying to cut back on it. To cut back on something means to reduce how much you consume or do. I used to drink 3 or 4 cups a day. Now I'm trying to stick to 1. Trying is the key word here. I'll be honest, mornings without coffee are rough. I sit there thinking, don't talk to me until I've had my coffee. That's another common expression people use jokingly when they're not ready to socialize early in the morning. I've switched to green tea sometimes, but it's not the same. On weekends, though, I still love going to my favorite cafe. I grab a cup of coffee, sit by the window, and people watch. To people watch means to sit and observe people passing by. It's relaxing, and sometimes I even get ideas for new videos. But I have to admit, cutting back is tough. I always say, old habits die hard. That means it's difficult to stop doing something you've been doing for a long time. So yeah, I'm trying to drink less coffee, but progress is slow. So that's how I spend my free time. Mornings at the gym, nights with a book, and a little bit of coffee in between. Let's review some of the expressions from today. I hit the gym in the morning. I hit snooze. Gym buddy. To keep someone accountable. I like matching my outfits. That's a wrap. Something stuck with me. To unwind. I got hooked on it. I couldn't resist it, I couldn't put it down, to cut back on something, don't talk to me until I've had my coffee, to people watch, and old habits die hard. I hope you enjoyed today's video and that you'll use some of these expressions to describe your own free time. Thanks for spending this time with me, and remember, you don't need a lot of free time to make it meaningful. See you in the next one.